Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right, all right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. It's another day. It is March 22nd, 2025. And the word of the day is remove the dead weight, and we will be happy again. The faster we remove dead weight from our lives, we're happy again. Doesn't mean you hate these people. Doesn't mean you have any beef with these people. It's just that they're dead weight to your life in this moment. And you need to remove the dead weight, right? And that's what makes people happy. When people start removing and shattering that dead weight or the weight that's just heavy on them, and it could be physical weight where you have to go to the gym and remove that weight. It could be your neighbors, it could be your family members, it could be people in chat groups, chat rooms, it could be all types of stuff, right? The moment you deal with that and start removing the dead weight, you start to have fun again. And that's what the lung community is dealing with. The lung community has like 500 people who actually are active in the group, in the community. And we have 100,000 people that say absolutely nothing. They don't do anything. They don't vote. They don't do nothing. They don't stake. They don't burn. They don't build. They do nothing. They're dead weight in this community. And we had about 500 people that actually participate on a weekly basis on this community. The dead weight is killing this community. The faster we get rid of the dead weight, the faster we thrive. Okay? It's the same thing in American politics. The dead weight are the extremists, right? And most people in America are conservative, right? Or they're conservative, they're liberal conservatives, right? The people that are destroying America are extremists. They're extreme on one side of Republican, or they're extreme on the one side of liberal, right? And that is the dead weight that America needs to get rid of. And because the majority of the people in America want to be happy, healthy, and they want their neighbors and their family members to get along. It's the extremists that want to do all the crazy stuff and fund this, fund that, and turn you into turn you into a robot and all. You know what I mean? It's the extremists that want to do it. That's the dead weight. So it's important for the lung community to get rid of the dead weight, and that includes the chat rooms and all stuff. There's so many people that came into this thing thinking, well, I'll just do the minimum. I'll stake $500 and or $100 and never say a word and just spy in and spy out when I can and never say hi, never build, never say what I can, never say what's on my mind, just do nothing. That's dead weight people, man. It's just dead weight to the community, and it affects the community because all these people could literally be doing stuff to actually help us get to our goals faster, and they refuse to, right? So they become dead weight. So we need to get rid of the dead weight in this community, in the lung community. We got to get rid of the dead weights in chat rooms. We got to get rid of the dead weights everywhere, man. Get rid of dead weight. People that are just energy drainers and don't want wealth. They just want to join a group. You see that all the time. And if you guys been in the military, you know what I'm talking about. People who just see military stuff on TV. Oh, that's cool. Let me join this. And they're just dead weight people. Dead weight people can get you killed. right? I mean, if you're a combat person, you know exactly what I'm talking about. These people don't know what they're doing, and now you literally have to supervise them instead of them being a part of the group. You're now having to teach them in combat. It's like, what the freak, man? You're gonna get us killed, you know. So we need to remove the dead weight, and so I'm excited. I'm excited because we're waking up, man. We're waking up. God is allowing us to go through this, to wake up, man, and get rid of the dead weight and start to actually love ourselves and want to thrive and stop being tired, and and stop being these people that are just going to deal with tiredness and sickness and disease and poverty and stuff, but actually be sick and tired of being sick and tired, man. We need people in groups and chat rooms and groups in this lung community that are sick and tired of being sick and tired and are ready to freaking take action, right? If we're not taking action, if we're not doing anything, if we're not becoming our own central banker, if we're not taking action to build, if we're not taking action to build with Brad, if we're not, and to get him to number one. So, the only reason why we want to get him to number one so we could burn the crap out of USTC and then burn the crap out of LUNC to become freaking millionaires and billionaires. And then we could do the same thing for the other tokens as well. We don't want Brad to get number one because we're egotistical. We want him to become number one because we need to get that buying power to be able to buy back and burn USTC, and same thing for LUNC, and then go after these other tokens, right? If Brad could do that where at the rank he's at now, then fine. It'll be great. We don't have to get to number one, right? We only talk about number one because we're trying to get Brad. We're gonna try to get Brad to those numbers so that we can buy back and burn, and people just don't get it. I mean, stuff this easy that people are just like, I don't know. Buying power group is there as well. I don't know. Anything that creates wealth, I don't know, right? And we got to get rid of the dead weight people. We only need people that actually know. Okay, that's the buying power group. They're gonna create buying power so we can come in here and buy back and burn tokens. I understand it. Let's go. Right? Brad wants to get to number one so he can buy back and burn USTC and then buy back and burn LUNC so we can become wealthy. I understand it. Those are the people we need in this community. Those are the people we need in the chat rooms. Those are the people we need in the groups. Everybody else that doesn't understand simple things like that, we don't need them, and they're dead weight. Get them out, right? Um, and this community will thrive, right? We got a lot of people in this community that came in here on purpose to be enemies, to just spy and be enemies and to just watch, to do very minimum and to just be spy and just waste people's time, pray against people, put witchcraft on people, do all types of crazy stuff on people. Right? It's crazy, man. It's unbelievable. You know, that's the only reason why you can only explain a community that sits around for 2.5, almost 3 years and does nothing. It's because there's so many people came in here as dead weight on purpose to drain energy and to pray against people and put spells on people so they don't do nothing. This is why people are going over to validators that do nothing for the chain. This is why people don't want to buy back and burn, don't want to do anything, don't want to stake, don't want to do it. They don't want to do anything because the dead weight people have become the majority. And so now they are in that spirit of dead weight. They might have started out good, but then that spirit of dead weight got them, right? And so we don't want to be in that spirit of dead weight. The people that are positive, the people that are ready to go, the people that are ready to become wealthy and millionaires and billionaires. We need to cut the dead weight out now before it overtakes everyone. And that's their whole goal. It's to overtake everyone, make everyone miserable, make everyone give up, and then overtake the entire chain and make it completely dead weight, and nobody does anything but drain the oracle pool and drain the community pool, and then they all get out of there, and everybody loses except for a very few people that took all the money and ran. Right? So we need to be cutting off the dead weight now so it doesn't affect us in any way, shape, or form. And the moment we do that, we're going to start to smile again. We're going to start to be happy again in this community, in the chat rooms. And I only want people in the chat room that speak. If you don't speak, get out of the chat rooms, man. I even said that when we started the new groups. I said, if you don't speak, don't join the group. And guess what? All these people join the group and they don't speak. Example, that's evidence of dead weight. These people are not our friends. If somebody tells you, if you don't speak, don't join the group. Because we have another group that barely anybody speaks and it's private. This group, we want people to be active in it. And they still join and they don't speak. What does that tell you? Is that a friend or an enemy? I tell you, hey man, don't join the group if you don't speak. And you still join the group and then you don't speak. Are you a friend to me or you an enemy to me? You know? It's crazy, right? Um, and then the worst part is that if we catch you speaking in other groups, but you don't speak in our group, that's even worse, you know? So, I mean, it's just ridiculous. So, anyways, it is what it is. It's time to drop the dead weight and get on with our lives, man. The faster we drop the dead weight, the happier we're going to be in this community. And I would love for 50 people in that in the 365 AI group being there. 50 people. We cut all the dead weight out, and there's 50 people who actually talk every day, every other day, or every week, right? And then so we're active in the group and we're putting out ideas and we're posting stuff and we're actually caring about our lives again. You know, we're caring about investing, we're caring about our lives, we're posting crypto, we're posting crypto content, we're posting life stuff, we're just posting and they're having fun again. All the dead weight people have destroyed the minority people that were posting all the time. They're now getting that dead weight energy and spirits, and now they don't want to post daily anymore. The dead weight people are taking the spirits of the people that were active and the people that actually, thought that we could do stuff in this community. And we seeing it everywhere. Now nobody's posting about LUNC anymore. Content creators don't want to post. The dead weight people are taking over the chain, and it's spiritual now, right? And so we got to remove the dead weight, folks. 406 6473, and that's one of the reasons why we started the buying power group. Doesn't matter who undelegates to Brad. I'm not Brad. So, people undelegating because of my videos and what I say and what I do is crazy. Because what if I was staking with Happy Crypto as well? Would you undelegate from Happy Crypto because of what I say? Does anybody undelegate from Jesus is Lord because of what people that delegate with him say? No, they don't. If somebody delegates with Jesus Lord and they have 100 million tokens of Jesus Lord and they go out and post something crazy on social media, you're not undelegating from Jesus Lord because of what somebody delegated from Jesus Lord said on Twitter or YouTube, but you're undelegating from Brad because of what Currency 365 says. That's crazy. I'm just a delegator like you. Why are you taking stuff out on the validator that did nothing to you? It's crazy. But that's what's been happening, and that's the dead weight. That's the dead weight. These people that are doing these things are dead weight. This is dead weight people because anybody that is actually active and communicating and well, no, Currency 365 is just a delegate like me. He's not Brad. Brad didn't do anything to me. Brad's a great guy. He didn't do nothing to me. You know, but dead weight people are going to be like, oh, Currency just said something. I'm out. I'm going to undelegate from Currency's rallier. Even though I know it's not Currency, but I'm a dead weight person, so I don't care. Dead weight people don't care. And that's the difference, right? Um, so, so we're going to get this buying power group going, and we're going to come in and buy up all the tokens for Brad and get him to number one, right? And so it doesn't matter if people, what people do. I don't even be checking that stuff. I'm focusing on the buying power group, getting that thing going, getting to our goals, and then coming in and we're gonna do 10x paybacks, and then we're gonna freaking go to Brad and get his validator going, and then we're gonna start getting into these tokens and getting USTC burned and getting LUNC burned and going out to vote Inu and all these other tokens that are out here that need our help, man. That's the whole goal. Get rid of the dead weight and get to our goals, man. All right. And that's why you guys don't want to do nothing. For you guys that are struggling to do anything, to get into the buying power group, to get into the help Brad, you don't want to do anything anymore because that spirit of the dead weight is coming. It's entering you, right? And you need to rebuke it and cancel it. And you need to stand on the rock of ages and Yeshua and the winning side of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. And you need to fight back. Don't let these evil spirits overtake you of dead weight. Okay? Because as you guys that work 9 to 5s, you know that spirit of dead weight can destroy a company. You can go to work and you're miserable because you're the three of you guys are active and actually pulling the entire load of the entire company, and you got 90 people that are sitting on their butts doing nothing, and you're miserable, right? And so don't let that happen here as well, right? Fight back. Fight back at work. Put complaints in. Fight back. Videotape these things and fight back. This is the year of action. Take action. The deadweight people want to be part of the beast system. You are not going to be part of the beast system. You're going to be a legend. Okay? And so you're going to be a legend. You're going to be an elite. You're going to be a legend. And you need to fight back. Okay? All right. So let's go here. You can see this one has started. I don't even know what this is. So somebody needs to read up on that and let us know what that is. But it's not passing here. This one is starting off good. Okay, requesting coin market caps to remove the stablecoin tags from USTC and RSD update. Okay, so we'll see how that plays out. And this one's also starting out pretty good as well. Compensation for development and audit work for proposal 12166. All right. These ones rejected there. All right, let's go over here to this and 12 million in burns, 8,000 in burns today, and 15.86%. And all right, 1,031,000,000,000 there. Let's get to the Oracle pool, community pool, and let's go up here to supply. We lost 631 million was lost so far. Let's pull that up, and then let's see. Everybody that's burning LUNC, shout out to you guys. Brad burned 16,000 on Friday there. Vegas adding 1.3 billion. Okay, and then these guys here losing 1 billion there. All right. It is what it is. And then we got missing signatures. These guys are at the top, and we got 26 validators missing signatures. Let's go to the validators here and see what's going on. Nothing much going on here for the validators. Pretty much everybody is the same. Areas just chilling. All right. So see you guys in the next video. Get rid of the dead weight, not just in the chat rooms, not just in the LUNC community, not just in the other crypto communities, but in your own life as well, at your workplace, everywhere you are, your family members, your friends. Get rid of the dead weight. If you're having physical problems with weight on yourself, get to the gym, get on that Stairmaster. I did 30 minutes on Stairmaster today. The Stairmaster will change your life. I mean, it will freaking shed those pounds off of you quickly, right? So, get on the Stairmaster, put a good music set on or a movie or something, and just walk them steps and get rid of that dead weight, man, and start to smile again, man. It's amazing how the moment you start to smile, then you start to have joy again. Peace out. God bless. I'll see you guys next video.